Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I've got a few unboxings for you. Now I've actually got 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now some of these I know what's inside and some of them I don't. Some of them have been in my possession for over a week now, so I'm not exactly sure what is inside. But let's get straight into it. And we're going to start with this one. Now this one I don't have a clue what is inside. It has been sent to my PO box, so I'm not sure if it's a mail call or whether it's something that I brought. I don't always use my PO box just for mail calls. I sometimes use it when I'm picking up silver as well. So yeah, let's get straight into it and find out what we've got. Really nicely packaged, non-machinable, and it's all sellotape around the edge, so that's a very good way of doing it if you're sending something in an envelope to stop it from splitting. But I don't know the best way to open this. I should have got some scissors involved really, because it does feel like whatever's inside takes up the whole letter. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little incision. There we go. And then we can rip through and see what we've got. Right, who has sent me a poker chip? Very intrigued to see who this is, because I wasn't expecting a poker chip. Not that I can remember anyway. Okay, right, so we literally just have a poker chip. And this is from Stack and Prep Money is Metals. Really nice that it's come in a flip as well. Ah, Southeast Stacker. Amazing, look at that. What an incredible poker chip. Southeast Stacker, I don't need your permission to honour my ancestors. My history, my heritage. One sweet tea. Wow, that is a really nice looking poker chip. I love the fact that you've got different images on each side of the poker chip as well. Thank you very much, my friend, for sending that across. I'll add that to my collection. Let's move straight on to this one. Now I know who this one's from, and there's only a couple of people in the community that uses this type of wrapping, and that is Silverpunk and Liquid Metals. And I'm pretty sure I know what's inside here. There we go, that gives it away straight away, because those of you that have brought from Liquid Metals will know that he uses this blue wrapping for his things. I'll take that out of the way, that's going to be the invoice. And this is something that he put up for sale on Stackers Social. There might be some of these available, but I think it was a fairly low mintage. And as soon as I saw it, I knew that I had to pick it up. Really cool looking piece. Really well finished. I just think it's a great design. I know there was a couple of people that straight away showed interest when this went up for sale. So like I said, I don't know how many of these are left, but do head over to Liquid Metals' website and have a little look if you're interested. And I decided to go for the 2 ounce. There was a 1 ounce version of these and there was a 2 ounce. And I just think the 2 ounce looked absolutely stunning. The 1 ounce looked really nice as well, but it was more of a triangle shape as opposed to a round. And for me, the image just looked better on the round. So that's why I went for this. Really nice looking back as well. This is number 2. That's really cool. Number 2, 2 ounces, Liquid Metals UK, 3/9 fine silver. What a stunning piece of silver. And for those of you that have been following my journey along, you'll know that I'm mainly only picking up poured silver pieces now. I've hit my allocation that I wanted to hit in terms of bullion and my investment stack. And that has all gone away into deep storage. And now when I pick things up, it's more for fun and the design. So most of the things you'll see me picking up on this channel now going forward are not really going to be large bars or tubes of silver. It's more going to be pieces like this that I pick up just because I like the look of them. But yeah, absolutely stunning. Really nice piece. Got the COA in there, and we've also got a Liquid Metals sticker. So thank you very much, my friend, for getting that across so quickly. Another 2 ounces added to the stack. let's move on to this one here. Now this one here, I think I know what it is. And this is a spontaneous purchase, a random purchase after a couple of people in Stackers Social were talking about this DVD. And I just knew I had to go and get it and watch it. Now, I might be wrong on this, but I think it was Rex that first put a GIF in Stackers Social. And I didn't know what the GIF meant or anything like that until Primo. I think it was Primo. Again, I might be completely wrong with these two names. I'm just pretty sure this is how the conversation went. I think Rex put in a GIF that referenced this film, and Primo said which film the GIF was from. And I searched it, and I saw it, and I think it was Primo that said that that's one of his favourite films. And Primo used to host movie night in Stackers Social, so if anyone's going to recommend a decent film, it's going to be Primo. And he said it's one of his favourite films, and I've never even heard of it until, like I said, I think it was Rex put that GIF in Stackers Social. But it's called Dead Man's Shoes. And again, not precious metals related, but it kind of relates to the community because I picked it up after a conversation that happened in Stackers Social. I got it from eBay. It was from, was it Magpie? Is that what the company's called? Where's that bit of thing gone? No, that's just something different. I think it's Magpie, something like that. It's a place where you can get cheap DVDs and stuff like that from. But yeah, I picked it up. It was only like £7, I think, and I thought I'll grab that and I'll give it a go. Mrs. 365 hates horror films. She doesn't like anything other than Disney, really. So it'll be something that I watch on my own. But yeah, there we go. A little bit of a random pick up there. Dead Man's Shoes DVD. Let me know in the comment section if you've seen it already, if it's any good. From what I searched, it looks like it's a kind of horror cross between a comedy. That's what I made out from when I'd done the small research on it before I brought it. But let me know in the comment section if it's any good. And that leaves us the last piece to unbox in today's video. So let's have a look what we've got here. Now, this went to my PO box. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it's very nicely packaged. It's actually stuck on the inside. Gonna have to get the knife involved. Look at this, really nicely packed. Now what have we got here? I can't remember what this is. And this is the nice thing, although it takes a little longer for me to get to the unboxings when I'm filming unboxing videos, it means that I forget what I picked up half the time. Because I've got the channel and I like to save things to unbox on the channel, and I'm not uploading like I used to. I used to upload one video minimum every single day, sometimes 2 or 3, but now I only film once a week or twice a week. So when I pick up things, they sit around for a bit longer than normal, so it gives me time to kind of forget what I've actually picked up. But now I've seen it, I remember. And this is from a fairly new company that has recently joined Stackers Social, and they've been posting some really, really nice pieces. And I'll show you the company's name first. It's called Crowned Cast Silver. Now you can see they've got a Facebook, an Instagram and a TikTok. And up until they joined Stackers Social, I've never actually heard of the company before. But the work that he's been producing is really, really nice. Made in the UK, Crown Cast Silver, Batarang. I went for the polished version. There was 3 different versions. There was an antiqued version, a half and half version where some of it was polished, some of it was antiqued, or the polished version. I went for the polished version. 3/9's fine, 30 grams, 2024, open mintage. So these can still be brought if you're interested. Head over to Stackers Social and you can still pick one of these up. But yeah, let's have a look what it looks like in the hand. Already, it just looks amazing. Now, Batarangs are very, very popular in the stacking community. I don't know what mint it was, but there's an actual mint that produced a Batarang, and it has proved to be very, very popular. There's 2 versions of it, I believe, that have been released. But this is actually a hand-poured version. You can see it says Batman across it as well. Really, really nice piece. Feels really good in the hand. As you can see, it was 30 grams, I think that said on the COA. So we're talking literally just over a gram away from being a whole troy ounce, which is really, really nice. And it just looks incredible. Looks and feels incredible. Something a little bit different. And again, like I said, I'm not really picking up things for weight. I'm picking up things that I like now. It's really nice to be in a position where I have the base stack, if you like, my investment stack in terms of ounces, in gold and in silver. And that has been put away, like I said earlier, in a safe, in deep storage. And now I'm purely picking up things that I think will not only make good videos, but also things that I really enjoy picking up. But yeah, absolutely stunning piece. To think this has been hand poured, sand casted. Stay tuned to the end of the video, and I'll actually put some photos up of the process of this being made. But yeah, sand casted in sand. What a stunning piece. Really, really nice. Quite hard to showcase on this lighting. You can see it says 39's fine there, stamped. And I also asked if he could personalise it. And he's put 365, if that's going to focus. 365 down here as well. So really, really cool piece. Look at that. What a stunning piece. So again, that'll go nicely with the liquid metals piece, and I'll add those to my poured silver stack. Let me know in the comment section what's your favourite piece out of these two. Both very, very different pieces. This one I believe is lasered in, so you get really, really intricate detail. Whereas this is sand casted. So it's literally pressed into sand, the original design, and then silver is poured into the sand. So you get that more rugged and unique effect. But yeah, both really, really nice pieces of silver. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's pickups. I didn't think I was going to get a chance to film a video today. I know tech was on my case again in Stacker Social about filming a video, and I managed to see a little window of opportunity while dinner's in the oven to quickly film today's video. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you're all having a lovely week, and I hope you have a very nice day.